giving oneself over to it, not counting one's own self in life as anything, but rather the calling to which Jesus has called us. And to pause there for a second to think, what makes then Paul a good minister? What makes him a good minister? Well, brothers, it's not... Paul is by no means a perfect man. It isn't perfection that makes one a good elder. It's not that. In fact, that's not the requirement. And one ought never to expect such from men. This is, of course, why we ought not to point men to ourselves. I say men, I meant or women, right? We ought not to point people to ourselves, but away from ourselves, away from themselves, to the one who is the perfect man. To the one who is the chief shepherd, in whom there is no deceit. That is, to Jesus Christ. For all who hope on any man will be disappointed, right? As Jeremiah says, cursed is the man who trusts in man. But Peter says, all those who hope on him will never be disappointed. That's why we labor in the gospel ministry, to point you to Christ, away from yourself, away from us, to Jesus, the author and finisher of our faith. Now, Paul knew his own unworthiness, and this is what makes for a good elder, for a good minister, for a good leader in the church,